Good evening, Facebook, family, friends. I'm Cathy Novicky, founder of Champions Over Cancer, and welcome to my 90-day Facebook Live challenge. Today is Wednesday, June 12th. I work today, that's why I'm in my scrubs. And today is day 48. So we are on the second half of the challenge, and I've learned a lot of things and learned that there's still much that I need to learn. But that's okay, because you learn new stuff every day. I like to learn. So today, the title is, what color did you see? Remember the dress? My daughter's dying over there. She just had a breakdown, basically, because she sees white and gold, and Jay and I see blue and black. And she just can't believe how we could see blue and black. I don't know. And I don't know how she sees white and gold. But I digress. The dress that was on YouTube and went viral because some people saw it as blue and black and some people saw it as white and gold, which obviously in the same household you can have two different opinions. And it's perceptions. In that case, I think it's what your brain sees. I don't know what her brain is seeing, or maybe even where it came from. But you know, there's nothing you can do about genetics. You get what you get. So, moving on. I do love my children. Moving on. It is about perception. And perception is a choice. You can choose to be positive, or you could choose to be negative. We all know people that fit into each of those categories. And then we know a lot of people that go between. I mean, life is hard. So, it's hard to try to be positive all the time. But let me give you a scenario. It's a beautiful field. It's a sunny day. The sky is blue. There's a few fluffy clouds. The grass, it's a meadow, the grass is green, there's wildflowers. Now, how do you see it? Do you see it as a lovely meadow with the wildflowers and appreciate the beauty of the scene? Or do you see it as an allergy attack just waiting to happen? Be either, right? But it is in your perception. And you can change your perception, but change is hard. And you change because you have to, or you change because you choose to. So when I got cancer, that certainly wasn't easy. And everything that came with it, all the components, surgery, chemotherapy, radiation, etc., etc. I didn't choose or would not choose them. They were negative components, in my opinion. But what I learned about myself and about my life, I chose to see as positive. Therefore, it made me grateful for what I had when I came through it. I was grateful to be alive. I was grateful for the life that I still had, for the people that were around me, and for the abundance of what I had, not what I didn't have. And if you're grateful and you're looking at things in a positive light, you see the abundance of what you have. You see that my family was still intact. My life, I was still alive. That, the sun came up every morning and it went down every night. And it could have very well been, I could have looked at it completely different. But to me, whatever I am put through, something good has to come out of it. There has to be something positive, because otherwise, personally, I would not know how to get through it. That is how I get through things, is by looking for the positive in any situation. And, it's not always easy, and it's not always pretty, but that's just how I think. And I think that helps me as a person, and it helps me professionally as a nurse to encourage my patients, someone who just had surgery, to, in order to coax them out of bed, to encourage them to take deep breaths, by saying it's going to get better. It helps me. It helps me take care of the people that I'm responsible for, just like it helps me take care of my family. I say, please go out in the yard and play. It's just like getting through those teenage years. Everything is challenging. So you can look at anything like that, positive or negative. And trust me, you do go between worlds. Everybody does. But it is the choice that you make, which one you stay in the majority of the time. And when you're positive, you attract people, because people want to be around someone who is happy, who has a positive outlook, who just by smiling, I never looked this up personally, but I've heard that it takes more muscles to smile than it does to frown. So now when I look at pictures of myself, when someone takes a picture of me and I'm not paying any attention, if I'm concentrating, I'm like this. You get your pen and I'm like, that's just how my face is. But when I start talking to someone and I get very animated, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a previous post, but years ago, before Jay and I got married, and we've been married for 30 years now, so he's put up with me and I put up with him, because I choose to look at it positively, because relationships are a challenge, including someone that you love, and family, etc. But where was I? So before we were married, we were at his mom's one day, and we were on the phone with someone, and he handed me the phone. He was talking, and then they wanted me to, they wanted to talk to me. So I picked up the phone, and I don't even remember who I was talking to, but he took my hands, or my hand, when I was, I had the phone in one hand. And so he took the other hand, because, I'm talking and blah, 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 and he took one of the hands, and I couldn't talk. So you have to be careful when you're around me, because I'm talking and my arms are going, and I don't know. I don't do that when I sleep, at least, so I don't, hurt him. Maybe that's why we have a California king, so he could sleep way over on the other side of the bed. Doesn't help that he's 6'3" and takes up most of the bed. That's positive. So, there are many, many, many situations that every day that you have the choice of how to look at it. And being positive will absolutely bring you more abundance. Abundance and gratitude for what you have, not for what you don't have. If you think about it, if you sit down and think about what you have, you probably have much more than you realize. And what I'm talking about are the things that are not materialistic things that you cannot put a price tag on, like your health, like your family, like your state of mind, like your friends and memories. I can't tell you how many photographs we have, pictures, that are, the old way when you sent it off to be printed and they sent you the whole thing, even though only one came out. Now, on a digital camera, you can go delete, 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 delete. We have thousands of pictures. And I love photographs because they're a snapshot in time. The dog just groaned. That was negative. They're a snapshot in time, and it's history. It's your history. It's your family's history. It's generations of history. That you cannot replace. You cannot replace that. There is no price tag on it. Therefore, it is of abundance. So, that's all I'm going to say tonight, because I'd like to go to bed. Take a shower first, get clean. So today was day 48, I don't know if I said that before, of my 90-day Facebook Live challenge for Champions Over Cancer, where we think positively and work with individuals to resolve issues so that they can move forward in their life. Learn to be positive. Be more positive. Take this second chance and go with it. Go big. Dream big. Do whatever you've wanted to do, because you have life in abundance and gratitude. So, for everyone that's out there that's been following us, thank you. Please share this live, share with your friends, like us, hit the link if you've not, and go to our webpage, championsovercancer.com, and see what we're all about. We're on YouTube. The videos are on YouTube. If you have if you have a story to spend that you want to share with us, if you have a story that you'd like to share with us, please, we'd be thrilled to hear what you have to say. People that are, if you're going through cancer treatments right now, we do all kinds of things. It's a learning process, really. But that's okay, because when you learn, you grow. And when you grow, all things are possible. Anything that you can dream. So, tomorrow is Thursday, and I will be in and out. So I'm off, but not really. I have to go to the hospital for some meetings, so I'm not really off. I won't be, sitting back, relaxing with a good book, but I'm going to be positive. You like that smile? And so I don't know exactly what time I will be on tomorrow, but I will be on day 49 tomorrow. That will be Thursday. July 13th, and you'll catch me then. So, for tonight, I hope everyone is home, safe, tucked in, comfortable, and I will see. For Champions Over Cancer, I'm Cathy Novicky, and I'm going to say good night and